So I have this student who is a kindergartner, and she is very small, possibly the smallest kid in the school. And last week during lunch, she was telling me some jokes. And so we're eating lunch, or she's eating lunch, and she has me lean down. Come here, I gotta tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a joke. So I say, okay, and I lean over, and she goes like this. It just makes a weird face. And so I laugh, and she's like, that was a good joke, huh? And I said, yeah, and let me tell you another one. I'm gonna tell you another joke. So I say, okay, and she does another face. And so she does this a couple times, and meanwhile she's just totally laughing at herself and telling me, I'm so funny. I'm really funny, huh? I know so many jokes. I know lots of jokes. Here, let me tell you another one. And she was starting to run out of jokes. So by the last one, she had to really think about it. And so I could see her and she would think about it for several seconds and get it perfectly situated, and then look at me while she was doing it. So that was pretty funny. So then today, the same girl, out at recess, she was wanting to play with another older kid who has been playing with her every day this week, and today's Thursday. And today, the other girl didn't want to play with her and was playing with somebody else in her own class. And so that made my student pretty upset, and she was following her around for a while, crying and saying, please play with me and stuff. And her sister was there, and they were both trying to get the other girl to play with her, and you're hurting her feelings, and why are you being mean? And the other girl wasn't being mean at all. She had very nicely said that she was playing something else today. But my student likes to have her way, so she kept being very persistent, and eventually her older sister and her sister's friend got her away from the girl she was trying to play with. And they got her away, and they're like, yeah, we don't need to play with her if she's being so mean. We can go play somewhere else, and we'll just get her back later or something. I didn't actually hear what they said, but they were a little bit away from me. They were leaving, and they said something to which my student, in the middle of crying, looks up and responds, yeah, and we'll make her give us all her money. So I have no idea what they were talking about, but her face just brightens up, and yeah, we'll make her give us all her money. And that just made everything better, and they ran off and played. So I don't know what their solution was, but apparently it involved getting all her money, and it made everyone happy. So they went off and played after that. Okay, so last one. One of the students I've been working with since I started. Today we were playing basically the war game that you play with a deck of cards, but we were playing with numbered pieces of paper. Higher number wins. And so we're going back and forth playing the number game. He's in first or second grade, and I get called over by another student to help them for a minute. So I help, and when I come back, I notice that he has, I left my pile of numbers, and he has rearranged them in some way, or he has half my stack or something. And so I say, hey, where's my stack? And he kind of, realized that I caught him doing something. I wasn't sure what he was doing, and so I noticed him holding a stack, and I say, oh, those are mine, and I pull them back, and he's kind of, shocked that I took them from him. So I didn't, at the time, I didn't realize how weird he was being. But when we finally got okay, are you ready? And he's like, I guess so, and we're gonna start. Okay, what's your highest number? And we flip it over, and I have 100, which is the highest possible. And he slowly turns his over, and I'm like, wait a second, how did I get 100? And he's like, oh, that was supposed to be mine. And apparently, while I had stepped away, he was rigging the decks and rigged mine instead of his. So I won and told him that wasn't allowed, and I reshuffled it, and we tried again. However, I stepped away another another time, like a minute later, to go help another kid, and I come back, and I see him holding a stack of cards, or a stack of papers, with his fingers like in the middle. And so I say, okay, flip him over, and he pulls one right out of the middle, 97. No. You can't just find your biggest number out of the middle and flip that one over. You gotta start off the top. So he had tried twice to cheat on me and pull a bigger number, but it didn't work. So, and that's all for today. See you next time. Say, do you remember a bee flying in your mouth? And she goes, and gives me this look like I'm asking such an unreasonable question.